This is Ashwin Vidyala here, and this is video number 25 of the 30 video challenge. I want to talk about something that I have spoken about pretty often, which is something that I have had to work on a lot, and I still am, quite frankly, because I'm nowhere close to being perfect. But I think I'm maybe getting a little better. I don't know. It is about looking for the good in situations. Now, I was texting a friend, and when she watches this, she'll know I'm talking about her, and she's gonna yell at me probably because she wasn't very pleased at this response. She was telling me about how she hurt herself, and she was doing some yoga thing on her bed, and she hurt herself. And I said, well, and we were texting, and I was like, well, at least now you know not to do that again. And I wasn't being sarcastic. I'm like, I was actually saying that. And she's like, wow, thank you for the super sarcastic response. And she obviously didn't like that. But I'm like, yeah, I didn't mean it to be sarcastic, and I probably shouldn't have said that at that point, Sorry, my bad. But it points out to a concept that no matter what happens, there's always something you can learn from it. Let me give you one more example. I was shooting a video outside on my phone, and I'm using a regular tripod, but I had this little mini tripod, and I put my phone on that, which is not in a case, and I put it on the back of my car, and I was in my front yard, and so I was trying to make a video under a tree, and I put it there, and it's not very smart because it wasn't very stable and it was a windy day. That wasn't a very smart decision, and so there was a big gust of wind, knocked my phone off, fell on the ground, right on the concrete, and cracked my screen. In fact, my phone screen is cracked right now. I was bummed, yes. But then, the way I see it, I at least learned this lesson now. Henceforth, I will never do that. If I do, I will make sure it's a proper tripod. If it's not a proper tripod, I will make sure I put my device in a case. Now imagine if this happened with something that was way more expensive. Say something that cost me maybe $3,000 or $5,000. This phone is expensive, and it's going to cost a lot to fix it. But it could have been worse. And my phone is actually still functional. So, except, the annoyance of a cracked screen notwithstanding, I can still use it. So that's a good thing. But, make the most of what happens. They say life throws lemons at you. You can either whine and cry about it or make lemonade out of it. And I know that's a cliched statement, but it's basically just look for the good. Sometimes that's all you can do. And you'll at least be happy instead of miserable. Have a good one, guys.